Bomb attack on Yala government offices in retaliation for casualties inflicted by Thai forces. Yala, National Police Chief General Choktip Chai Jinda traveled to Yala in response to the bombings and urged police to speed up investigations and reaction times to such crimes, which he described as the work of gangsters. A bomb attack launched yesterday on a provincial government administrative building in Yala was in retaliation for losses inflicted by Thai forces on separatist guerrillas in a newly launched offensive. It was followed within hours by the killing of 3 insurgents in an ongoing siege taking place on the Patani Dam River between elite military units and fighters of the Barusi Revolution Nasional (BRN), some of whom have been linked to previous attacks or atrocities. 25 people were injured, including some requiring surgery, when 2 explosions went off outside a provincial government building in Yala on Wednesday. The attack is believed to be the work of insurgents in response to an intensive push by the Thai army against guerrillas fighters with Barusi Revolution Nasional in the Patani Dam River in Yala. On Tuesday, just hours after the explosions, Thai security forces killed 3 guerrilla fighters in Tamtase. It was part of an ongoing week-long operation against insurgents in the area that has inflicted heavy casualties on the BRN. Killed insurgents linked to November outrage, which saw 14 village volunteers and a police officer killed. This follows an upsurge in attacks in the 3 southern Thai provinces of Yala, Narathiwat and Patani in recent times as the guerrilla war for independence rages on. The fighting has been renewed since last year with more determination and ferocity, as well as an attack last week, in which 4 were injured. A late-night attack in early November saw 14 Thai village volunteers and a police officer killed in an elaborate and extended assault on a checkpoint in Tung Sadao village, again in Yala province. The BRN fighters were armed with automatic and heavy-caliber weapons. It is understood that Thai security services have advanced intelligence on the BRN and, in particular, those involved in orchestrating the insurgency. Guerrilla war waged by the Barusi Revolution Nasional. The guerrilla war is being waged for the independence of the 3 provinces which up until 1908 formed part of the independent Sultanate of Patani. Before its annexation, the Sultanate had for over a century been ruled under the hegemony of the Thai Kingdom of Siam. After the stunning attack last November, Thai authorities acknowledged that the Barusi Revolution Nasional was the political organization directing the insurgency. On January 20 last, negotiations between Thai officials and the leadership of the group began in Malaysia. At the talks, the BRN was represented by Anas Abdul Rahman, a key leader. Insurgency also linked to Islamic fundamentalism. The insurgency broke out in 2004 and it is linked to Islamic fundamentalism, which is on the rise throughout Southeast Asia. The violent movement has a stated aim of creating an Islamic state governed by strict Sharia law. The area comprising the provinces has a population which is 80% Muslim in contrast to the rest of Thailand, which is predominantly Buddhist. The region has also been ravaged by a chronic drug problem among young people and relatively high levels of unemployment. Indeed, many locals in the 3 provinces see these issues as the main driver of the insurgency. By contrast, local leaders and the insurgents themselves see the problem as one of ideology, according to a report in 2019 for the Asia Foundation. Thai sources also suspect an economic motive for the new campaign of violence linked with gold. However, some security sources suggest another alternative. That is that the recent resurgence of fighting may have given those fighting economic motives and means. There have been a number of high-profile gold robberies in the area in recent times that have spurred on the movement, including a raid in Chankla last August in which 85 million may have been netted by the group. It is reported that 2 of the guerrillas killed by Thai security forces on Tuesday were part of the insurgent force which attacked the local village checkpoint on November 6 last, killing 15 and leaving 5 wounded. Police, at the time, also linked those involved in that raid to the Hangthong Suthada gold shop heist in Nathawi last August. Thai police chief urges swift arrest of gangsters. On Wednesday, Thailand's national police chief, Choktip Chai Jinda, visited the scene of the bombing and urged top security officials and police to speed up the collection of information associated with such crimes. He indicated that he wanted to see a rapid response and arrests of those culpable whom he labeled as gangsters. He told senior police officers that this was necessary to preserve the confidence and security of the public, tourists and investors in the region. Bomb attack occurred as southern governors met with officials to discuss the coronavirus outbreak. The bombings in Yala occurred at the southern border province's administrative center at the same time as a meeting was being attended by governors for 5 provinces to discuss the response in the south to the coronavirus emergency. The meeting had been convened by Rear Admiral Somkhiart Valprun, the Secretary General of the center. It was also attended by senior health officials. After the meeting, Rear Admiral Somkhiart called on the public in the south to support authorities working to protect lives. On the one hand, we have people trying to improve the quality of life for everyone, while on the other there are some people who are doing anything and everything to destroy lives, he warned. Attack commenced at 10:30 a.m. with a hand device thrown into the government compound in Yala. Yesterday's attack began at 10:30 a.m. when a hand device or grenade was thrown into the precincts of the administrative center. This was followed 15 minutes later by the explosion of a homemade device planted in a white truck near the entrance to the complex. Police report that the 2 bombs were homemade, one weighing 10 kilograms and the other 30 kilograms. The devices caused damage within a 30-meter radius, including blown-out windows and the destruction of the truck. Soldiers, police and media among the wounded. Among the wounded yesterday were 5 police officers and 2 soldiers. Among them, 31-year-old Thierry Baljean-Mai and 44-year-old Colonel Jesada Pinisuwan. 5 reporters were also injured, including 60-year-old Mukata Harai of Modern 9 TV, who later had to undergo emergency surgery to remove bomb fragments from near his heart. The other reporters included 30-year-old Wamati Ramanshriwang from Nation TV and Budiman Shahau from Thai PBS. Further reading. Suspect arrested linked to Yala outrage as top brass face up to a new threat in the south. Thai court issues warrants for 2 southern insurgents linked to 85 million gold heist in Chankla.